You guys gonna be lions?
I'm gonna be a bunny.
That's so convincing. Oh, you're gonna be a bunny?
Yeah, happy bunny with lion. Bobby, this is your baby bunny.
Are you eating the bunny? Or are you just carrying it? Carrying it? Okay, that's good. They watched, or we all watched, Lion King, just the old original one, last night. So they have been playing a lot of Lion King. Lots of it. It's been cute to watch. But anywho, it's Monday here, which is my favorite day of the week. And we are kind of, let's see, it's 9:41 and we usually start school by 10. I think we'll get there, it'll be fine. Alyssa's taking a shower. Natalee's just collecting her thoughts. And I've been up for a while. I'm on my second cup of coffee and I came outside. Aria wants to be outside and Violet. And I'm gonna sit out here and read my devotional. I found this. Yes, you're roaring. Jesus is Calling, like brand new leather-bound devotional. I got it at Goodwill yesterday for $1. So I'm very excited to try that and see how I've been wanting a new devotional. So that's fun. I've heard good things about it. We'll see if it's any good. So I'm gonna sit out here and just read. The little girls could come play before it was too terribly hot. It's like 78, but it's really muggy and humid and gross. Let's see, I cut up a cantaloupe for breakfast, but they're gonna be ready for real food very soon. So I will probably go in here in just a minute and start some eggs and sausage. Oh, and good news. You see this? Yes. My husband got his truck, we think, fixed. So I have my van. So I did all that running around Friday in case I couldn't run around this week. And now I can run around this week, but that's okay. All the errands will be done anywho. So, but I'm very happy to have it. I know that we'll need to go to the library again a couple of times this week, and that'll save me from having to go in the evening time. I don't like to do a lot of errands in the evening time. Once Aaron gets home, I like to, we're done with school by then. If all goes well, normally always done with school by then, and I like to just be able to eat dinner and then relax with him and get done with our evening time chores and work on video type stuff and just read and stuff like that. I don't like to run around in the evening unless it's fun running around, then it's okay, but I don't like to run errands in the evening time. So Violet's helping me cook eggs, and I just wanted to share with you guys, I was reading in my devotional, and it's short, sweet devotional. I like that. And there's a space at the bottom that I use to write notes. Yes, I write in my books and my devotionals and my Bibles and stuff. But in there, it was talking about to give your worries to God and, you know, not to keep them. And we all think, yeah. Well, sometimes I'm going to give my worries to God. Okay, I'll try. But we keep worrying about them a lot of times. And that's something I used to struggle with, and I've gotten a lot better at it. We had gone through a hard time a couple of years ago with my husband switching jobs, and I got a lot better at it during that point. But in this, it said to give your worries to God, and that's not a suggestion, but a command. And that just struck me as powerful. I'm like, you're right. That's not just a suggestion. God's not suggesting it like, hey, Sally, I see you're having a bad day. If you feel like it, maybe give me your worries and your troubles. That's not what he's saying. He's commanding you to. He's saying, give those to me. They are not yours to carry. You were not intended to carry all of this burden. You're intended to give it to me and let me carry that for you because you're not made to. And so the fact that they said this is not a suggestion, it's a command, something about that just, I don't know, it struck me, and I thought I would share it with you guys in case it can be helpful to you today or in this stage of your life. Are you stirring the eggs up? Is it getting hot? It doesn't matter which hand you use, but this is kind of a short spatula. So I just wanted to share with you guys, and you know, maybe that can motivate you today to go ahead and give those worries over to God, and remember that they're not made for you to carry all by yourself. That wasn't what he intended. So, and that's a command. You see, that's powerful when someone says, I command it. It feels a lot stronger than when they're like, oh, you could maybe do this. But anywho, we are making eggs. And Violet is stirring. Hey, Vi, I really don't want you to burn your arm. You maybe need a longer stir.
Oh, didn't need it.
How about, can you go grab the cheese? You can be the cheese lady. All right, this is our new memory verse for this week, and we had a lot of fun going around and taking out the name Israel and putting in each of our names. So that was fun, and I feel like because we had to say it so many times, it should help with memorization. And then the kids are, well, the 3 oldest are copying it down in their notebooks. We still got some breakfast out we need to clean up. But anyway, they'll put it in their notebooks, and the big girls, that sounds funny, will also write it in cursive, and then if they do it each day this week, oh, hello myself. These mirrors always, I forget they're there, so I see myself a lot. They write it once each day this week. They will hopefully have it memorized by the end of the week. And let's see. I moved this table that was here, this little sewing table, because it really had no purpose, but now you can see this cord, and I don't know, it looks weird. But also Dollar Tree has a bunch of princess pencils and Toy Story pencils, so we picked those up the other day when we ran in, and they're just cute and fun. We just bought a big thing of regular pencils, but thought the kiddos would like that. What are you two doing? I hear Elsa singing. Where's Elsa singing from? So funny, me and Melissa and Natalie stopped at Goodwill yesterday, and they had, our Goodwill will take like a whole bunch of toys and put them in a bag and sell it for like $5. So in this bag there was 2 singing Elsa dolls, and 2 Elsa Barbie dolls, and an Anna Barbie doll, and like 3 other just random Barbie dolls, like Ariel. And like Ariel, and a big Ariel, and all kinds of stuff for $5. So I picked this up for the 2 little girls, Violet and Aria, because they are really into Frozen right now. Like, it's new to them now. And so I thought, oh, they're gonna be so excited for these Elsas. Their favorite things in there. There was like a little Beanie Baby bunny, and that's what Aria is obsessed with. She hasn't even played with the Elsa. She was like, oh yay, put it down, has played with the bunny. And Violet has just had fun playing with the other Barbies, like the random, not Disney Barbies. So it's always funny. You always think it's like when you get a kid a present and they like the box more than the present. But yeah, so I thought that was funny. That's the singing Elsa, and then there's one over there on the couch. But anywho, they're gonna keep themselves entertained for a little bit. And what I'll do for school with them is I'll let them play while they're happily playing. And I won't make them usually start school right away. Now if they're bored and they're just trying to like watch TV or something, I'll have them go ahead and start school. Or if they start bickering, I'll have them start school. But if they're happily playing, I like to just let that go, because it doesn't always happen. And then of course if they just play all day long, Violet is really easy to do school with, and I can always do hers in the evening if need be. But usually she, after a while, once they start getting out the big kids their workbooks, usually she sees that and she wants to do it too, so it just depends. Yes, you do need purple, you are right. We don't need orange though, we need green. Green. Okay. Oh, you do need purple, you do need
Blue.
Blue. It says, help Piglet trace the circles with the correct colors, and then color them. So first we need blue. Can you make a line? Can you take it and can you trace the circle? And then color the circle blue. Okay, yours, you're still doing it. G-H-I-J-K. Aria, that's really good. Portuguese ships sailed to West Africa to get what?
Golden.
Stop and listen to the question. I didn't say they sailed to Central America and the West Indies. I said they sailed to West Africa.
Oh, they went to get slaves.
To get slaves. You're gonna draw a red line from Portugal to the W in West Africa. Now remember, when you're doing this, stay in the Atlantic Ocean as much as possible, because this was a sea journey. So you're gonna find Portugal, okay? And you're gonna go down to the W in West Africa. But I want you to stay, so like if you leave Portugal here, I want you to go through the ocean and then draw a line to this W. Okay, Okay, now you might notice that my table is facing a different way from this morning. I want y'all's input. I realize I've been asking for a lot of input just like with my living room, but you know, earlier it was going this way. Now it's going this way.
It's this way. It's really weird.
It is kind of weird. I always, if I switch something, I will leave it for like a week or two. With the living room, I left it for like a month before I realized I was for sure did not like it, and switched it, and I like it a lot better. I knew instantly when I turned it this way I liked it. When I had it the way before my living room, I knew the whole time I was like, something doesn't feel right, I don't think I like it. I can't tell with the dining room. I don't love it instantly or hate it instantly, but I just thought since I moved that little table, that little sewing table that I had, that we could turn it this way and it not be crowded. We'll see. I know it's easier to get into the school cabinet when it's this way, because we've had it this way once for just a few days, and I think I didn't like it. I turned it back. I don't know. I'm being indecisive. When you see your house on video, if you vlog, you'll understand. You realize certain things that you're like, I think maybe we could turn this a different way, or something else might work, and it just gets you to thinking about the layout of your house more because you see your house more, if that makes sense. When you're in it day to day walking around, you don't really like see it like the way you do through video. So I don't know. Let me know what you think if you have an opinion. So we'll see. I don't know. Jump, jump, jump. Ooh. Move your belly. Say Look. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Were you taking a nap? Were you taking a nap with your toy? Were you taking a nap? Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna what? Which toy? Luna.
I thought you were playing rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Now we're playing fight.
We're playing fight?
Yeah.
We don't.
So it's fun!
What?
This is fun. I'm Bunny, and I have my costume on.
And your bunny has a costume on?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm going to sit up.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
And this has legs.
Yes. This is a hedgehog costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has a hat.
Yeah, it has a hat. All right, now you're going to do 59 and 73.
And today we're going to be doing
These two are making fake YouTube videos. And these cotton candy grapes taste nothing like cotton candy. They're sweet. I think they taste like regular grapes.
No, they're sweet.
Natalie, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna read.
Oh, you're looking for a book to read? All right. And Lissa is working in a cumin. Can I show them real quick? This just because she needed a little extra practice, so she is doing a day of this each day. So that's 2 pages along with her teaching textbooks. And what I'm having her do, she was just having trouble. It was taking her a long time to do her lessons, and then she wasn't scoring the best. So with her teaching textbooks, she is redoing all the lessons that she did not at least get a B in. So like each lesson, she might only have like 4 questions she needs to redo. So she's gonna fix those 4 questions and then do a day of this just so she can be working on those facts, because I don't want to move her forward until she has a solid foundation in the things that she is lacking. So, and she says, you like this book, don't you? This human? She says it is helping her understand things. It has a lot of visual examples, and I think that helps her. Do you think? The visual examples? I'm a visual person too. It has examples that shows it step by step worked out. And for me, that's helpful. And I feel like she might learn a little bit like I do. And ignore that school cabinet that needs to be cleaned. Okay, so once you get your 2 answers, now take those 2 answers and add them up. So you're saying that this is 123 and that is 58. Now I'm not checking it, so now add those 2 together. Did you find something to read, sister?
Are you doing a report?
Nat, did you find something to read?
Yeah.
What'd you find? To do a book report?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Look at water.
I always offer to pay them $1 per book report, which I realize is not a lot, but that's what I offer to pay them for a book report. They oftentimes forget to do it. I thought it'd be a good motivation, but they will read many books and not do any book reports. And that's of course in their free time that they have to do those book reports, not if I ask them to do one for school. Then it's different. In their free time, $1 per book report. So Natalie today was like, Mom, I need some money. And I'm like, well, I always offer to give you $1 for a book report. So she is gonna go and read, she said, a whole bunch of Magic Treehouse books because they're so easy. You can read a whole bunch in a day at her age. So we'll see if she does it or not. You're gonna do it too? I told them that doesn't count as any of their school, I'm out of water, any of their school reading. They still have to read tonight before bedtime. Also out of their book, their big grade level book. Alright, it's lunchtime. The kids are being crazy loud except for the big girls, they're reading. But anyway, I'm making me a salad, just spring mix. This is chicken that was left over from dinner last night. We had like chicken fajita type stuff and there was a whole lot of it left over. So I'm just putting that cold on my salad with some of those crispy onion and jalapeno strips and some ranch. And then the kids, I'm making chicken nuggets and french fries, or not french fries, chicken nuggets and macaroni. We have a lot of this chicken left, but they really wanted chicken nuggets. So we're doing chicken nuggets and macaroni for them. I'm gonna eat this while theirs cook so I can read to them while they eat. For a yummy drink in the afternoon so I don't keep drinking coffee, I have been brewing 1 pack of this in between breakfast and lunch. This is just herbal peach tea. And then I add some more water to it, about equal parts of the tea and then extra water. And I'm just putting it, okay, hold on, in one of these little water jugs. So it could be getting cold, and then when I'm ready to drink it, I add ice into my cup. But that way I don't have to take up a ton of room in my fridge. This will be a day or two's worth of tea. But yeah, it keeps me from drinking more coffee, and I just add a little bit of sweetener to it, and it's pretty darn good.
Who is it?
Uh-huh. Who is it?
Matt? Sold.
No. Took.
What?
Good job. Is it?
Dot?
October 2nd, 1872, Phileas Fogg bet his life savings that he could travel around the world in 80 days. Alright guys, dinner time. We are having that chicken parm again. We had it last week or the week before. Tucked in the freezer. It's chicken, marinara sauce, Italian seasoning, and mozzarella cheese. And I just put it in my Instant Pot on slow cook this morning. And then Aaron was so sweet. He came home. I had a migraine. Oh, Liam, I knocked the camera out of my hand. And so anyway, so Aaron cooked the pasta for that and finished like chopping up the chicken. So everyone is sitting down to eat. Yummy. Yummy?
Yeah.
I was going to show you guys the chicken. Woo! Here's the chicken and its sauce all cooked up. And the noodles that Aaron made. So that's what's dinner for tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog here. Everyone's going to eat. Bye, y'all. You say bye? Say bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.